About to leave here. They did start moving this down the road here as I was driving away. So I did get out and I took a short video in 4K. You can see here there is a SPMT here at the launch site. I had already started driving toward the build site again. So within that half hour that I said I was going to be leaving, right at the end of it, I saw this coming down the road. So I'm back here doing a little video of what I got there. I think it was worth coming back to do a little bit more video coverage of this here. So they have the con crane back there. I'm not sure which crane they're going to use to offload this, or maybe they'll use some other smaller cranes here. Yeah, its preferred method of transport here is the SPMT, the transporter, self-propelled modular transporter, SPMT. So that's kind of what the excitement right now is about. Just not sure what we're going to be referring to this as. I'm looking around. Possibly they just moved down this yellow lift here on the left, this yellow crane. So maybe they'll turn that around 180 back toward the SPMT and offload this new structure on the SPMT. So a little excitement, but that's basically everything that's going on here as far as I can see. I mean, from the road. If I were looking at welds and everything, that'd be a different story. But I'm just talking about the big visible things. If any of you work for SpaceX and you'd like to invite me behind the scenes to shoot more photography on site, I'd love to do that, and I am definitely available. But as far as just a layperson on the road here, I was about to leave. So because from the road, there's not much you can see from the road. So I was about to leave. If you ever want to welcome me on site, I can definitely do a lot more video of whatever it is you want to showcase. Yeah, everybody. So yeah, I've been asked how your day is. Yeah, thanks, Dave. I kind of tune in sometimes and I say, okay, a half hour feels good, or 5 minutes feels good for whatever reason. And then I just wait patiently, and if that time comes up and nothing happens, then I'll get out of here. So today it was a half hour, and I did stick around for that half hour, and whatever. We got this coming down the road. So I tune in when I can, if I have the stability and centered, if I'm centered, and sometimes something happens. Yeah, that's true. All right, well that is what's going on. I guess I'll stay another half hour and see if they offload it or see if anything exciting happens. I guess I'm committed at this point. Hey Barry, yeah, I am hydrated, Joseph. I've drinking quite a bit of liquids today. I had some of those Jocko, Joko. He was a Navy SEAL, and over at the vitamin shop, they have a bunch of his drinks there. So I got a bunch of those no sugar Jocko drinks, and I did get a couple smoothies this morning. You can see there's a couple people on the GSC tanks up there working and getting those things moving forward. You got the lever crane there. I'm not sure what they have it prepped for, maybe for tomorrow morning. Um, and you can see they're starting to do some work here on the new piece they rolled down the road here. That's kind of exciting there. And they are doing some stuff on top of the Starship right now with the lift. So they're working on the tiles on top there with the lift all the way at the top there. So Again, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'll have my other Nikon ready to go for the live streaming with the high quality imagery. I am going to have to get a some type of subscription service, anywhere from $300 to $450 a month, to get 3 or 4 modems going all at once for that live stream encoder, and that'll be within my budget, because if I even do what I did last month here on YouTube, I'll be able to afford that. That'll be like part of my equipment spending for the month. Yeah, Barry, I only have 2 of the t-shirts right now. One is green, one is white. So if I do get some more t-shirts, I can put one of them in one of those treasure hunt bags and let them bury it somewhere or hide it. But at the moment, yeah, I'm just holding on to the 2 shirts that I have. But I do like the thought of that, Barry. But at the moment, that's the 2 shirts that I have are spoken for. So that's good, though. Maybe for the future. Yeah, Lost in Space is. I have watched it in the past. Um, so that's what's going on. Let's see. So I'll be doing about another 25 minutes here or so. Okay, yeah, Barry, that'd be awesome. Yeah, you can donate one if you feel like it. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Uh, kind of interesting how that works. Thanks, Barry. If you do that, that'd be great. Oh yeah, so there is an address in the description here of this live stream, and you could just buy one and send it to that address and say donation for treasure hunt or something. Um, Otherwise, just a straight out donation. I can buy it and make a note here that it's for the treasure hunt. Yeah, I appreciate the offer. Thanks. HPV, I don't have a contact for SpaceX, so there is no place to go up and ask SpaceX any questions. So I would have to go through the official. I'd have to find out wherever their corporate office is and get that phone number, and then try and follow up with them. But I've never done the whole corporate thing with the phone number and tracking down and all. There is no place for me to go up to as an individual in the public here, and there's no welcoming building or anything here at SpaceX. It's a private company, so unless you have a reason to be here, there is no entry point for you, as far as I can tell. And until they come to me, then it's really it is what it is. So happy to be able to do what I can do already. So, and sometimes, oh, Barry, okay, for the treasure hunting T-shirt, Barry, okay, well that is officially paid for. Thanks, Barry. I will get that T-shirt and hand it over. Thanks, Barry. Done deal. Done deal. I'll do a little. I'll do it on camera when it gets in. I'll order the shirt this evening and get that going. Congrats, Barry. And for those of you with the treasure hunting thing, let's get together sometime, and I will pass along the shirt when it gets in. Thanks. Yeah, the letter too. Good deal. That would be good advertising, and don't forget to include the letter. Okay. I'll have to figure out what that means, but thanks. Yeah, Tom Tech, if you want to write something up, that'll help. You all have the inspiration there. I'm not so much inspired to do some of that, but you are. So, okay. If you write something up and send it to me, That will help in by email. You can send me something by email, and that'll something whatever you think I should write to or send along to the people at SpaceX or whatever. on behalf of all the photographers, but if you want to just do it on behalf of Ocean Cam, then at least you can vouch for me as a good individual. So that's cool. I guess I can zoom in here a little bit more and just get a little close up as much as we can, since it is on its side, so there's not much to see at this point, but maybe some of you can get some more info if I just kind of pan along at a close-up view here. And I guess it's also worth saying the larger site as well. So, yep, that is what's going on. Okay, Tom, I am ready. I'm ready should they welcome me onto the site, and I'm ready to film or photograph anything they would like filmed or photographed. Tom, Dick. Hey Joseph, I don't know what I would include. I have been doing videos here for about 5 months on the site, so I think if there was anything I was going to say, it's already been said. So at this point, I don't know what else I could do. I think what I've done speaks for itself. Yeah, I do meditate, Evan. Yeah, I did. I did last night and a little bit this morning too. Yep, I do. And yeah, do you? I guess I could tilt up along the tower here and show. Oh, you do too. That's good. Yeah, the individual I chatted with last night, Leonard, he did. We talked a little bit after that. We didn't talk so much before the chat there. When I chat with somebody or get them on camera, if they're willing to go on camera, or if they're excited about sharing something with the world, I don't so much talk with them about myself beforehand, because it's good if they're not influenced by my story and they just give their story. But after he did go on camera, we chatted a little bit, because I did it at 4K. He didn't really know me. I didn't know him. And I was just offering him, Leonard, an opportunity to come on camera and share whatever message he had with the world. And then if it was good, I would upload it, and he was satisfied with everything. So after he did the video, whatever he had to share on camera, we talked a little bit afterwards, and it turned out he had been a Buddhist monk for 3 years in Sri Lanka. So me and him had a similarity there with the meditation, Leonard and I, and we felt a lot better about each other after shooting his video, because we had a chance to talk and learn about each other's past, our history. So Leonard has done a lot of meditation, and he is an interesting person, an interesting individual, and he knows some things that ordinarily a lot of people have never experienced or touched on. So yeah, I respect and I like Leonard a lot, and like to learn more about what he's doing and what he's done, because in a lot of ways he and I are alike. So that was a great chat yesterday afternoon, evening, with Leonard. As I was leaving the site, we were passing paths, and birds of a feather flock together kind of thing. So we were of the same energy, and somehow we met, and we did the video. So the yellow crane is there on the left. Hey, Eben, where do you live? Because one of the big things about getting down here is just the actual getting down here part, because it is in South Texas, and about 6-7 hours from Houston, Texas. Thanks, Tom Dick. Yeah, thank you. They're taking the chopsticks. I'm not sure where they're taking them. Not sure. This is an evolving site here, because I guess some people have done projections on in video about what this might look like in the end, but I don't know what it's going to look like. Oregon, I got you. There are some people that come down from Washington. I know it is a very long trip, but if you're into camping, you could camp out at Isla Blanca Park for $25 a night, or you can get an RV Or if you want to spend more money, you can, for a month's time, you can get about 43 or so dollars. If you do a month, stay at one of the hotels around here. Yeah, being open to new insight, says Joseph, is a good thing. Good use of time. Yeah. Yeah, so if you ever want to stay here for a long time, you can camp out at Isla Blanca Park on South Padre Island. Luis from Ayacucho, Argentina. Saludos. Buenos dias. Yeah, Joseph, that's what if I can do the little stretching, a little yoga, and open up to a little meditation and insight or just centering, then that can help me figure out what my day is about, you know? And that's how I can get some of my times, like, okay, I'll do this today, or this feels right to do it today, or whatever. So when I say I'm going to still have to figure out my day, sometimes that's what I mean. Hey, Roma from New Zealand. Uh, so if I can get in that space and relax and whatever, open up, yeah, that's good stuff, Joseph. H-Boy says we as a species can't just jump into spaceflight without also training our minds to lead better lives. Yeah, can't enjoy the ocean, can't spin on it in that regard. Awesome. 007, H-Boy. 007. Yeah, a long time ago, I'll say this here, a long time ago, about maybe 23 years ago or something like that. So in the 90s, late 90s, I had a dream, and in my dreams, I'll meet some people occasionally in my dreams. And so I had a dream, and I met a yogi, like one of these yogis, Y-O-G-I, a yogi, and he was coming down from the sky. So a yogi was doing all these flips, and he landed on the ground, and it's kind of interesting to meet somebody like that in a dream. So uh, for like if I were ever able to get really accomplished as a yogi, it would be to have the skills of somebody like that, able to do flips in the sky and land on the earth or whatever. I don't know if that was out of body or what, but definitely I had a dream and I met this yogi and he was doing all these kind of flips and everything. So that's what I call a super yogi. So you never know what kind of skills or that you'll be able to get, talents. But yeah, hey Dave and Teresa, this is kind of a static shot here, but they did bring in this SPMT with the piece on it. So I'm uh, I'm here right now at the main gate. SpaceX Starbase launch site. It is they're doing a lot of stuff here, but uh, yeah, that's what's going on. Sorry for that. Gotta be somewhere. Take care, Joseph. Maybe I'll timestamp when they do the lift here, and you can always check back in the future. Hey, Joe Dogs. So this is kind of like a community chat until something exciting happens here. Super fun. Alex says, will the catch arm have a flat plate where they catch it from? Will the catch arm have a flat plate? I'm not sure about that. Good question. Car Proxy, hey, how you doing? And everybody also. Yeah. Nice to see you here, Joseph. Have a good day, man. Another yellow crane from the right. Oh yeah, I will. I'll pan to the right here, as we have this crane coming down the road here. Thanks. You must have seen that on another stream. Okay. Yeah. Obviously the tripod is not level here, but I can hold it up at an angle here a little bit and get that level shot here. So we got another tall yellow crane coming down the road here. I set up this tripod pretty quickly. That's why it was off center here. So we got something coming down the road to assist the crane on site. I will turn it back to the left here and keep it here as it comes around the road here. Yeah, the tripod is definitely not level. Wow. Let me do something about that. There we go. I got it. try it again. Yeah, that's better. All right, there we go. And I can tilt up. Yeah, I forgot it. I forgot with this new camera tripod, I can definitely easily tilt up and everything like that. So yeah, it is a big crane there. It's got a bunch of weights on the bottom there around its base. So this thing can do some heavy lifting, it appears. So good deal. We got some interesting things coming here on site. So thanks for the heads up about that. And thanks for the other live streamers providing the imagery for that to be seen. So that must have been either a Lab Padre cam or one of these other cameras around here. Maybe the NASA Spaceflight NSF.com camera. So we're all doing our part here. Sahas, Evan, watch for rubber tank tread delivery. Awesome, Eric. That'd be good. That'll be exciting to see. Well, I'm happy something exciting happened today because it's nice when something happens every day that's a little bit exciting. So, you know what I'm saying? A little while back, somebody said, hey, could somebody tell Elon that it'd be nice if we did something exciting every day for Paul to video? So I'm happy that something is exciting happening today. Okay, Lewis says it's still in Germany. Okay, thanks, Lewis. Okay. Yeah, the tank tracks are still in Germany, everybody. So we're not going to see them on camera here today, but eventually we will. Toyota. I'll zoom out so I don't get all the close-ups of the individuals here. Anyway, if I ever offend anybody, I'm sorry. You know, I haven't heard about it offending anybody, but just out of the kindness of my heart, I will say if I ever offend anybody, I probably don't mean it. And if I do mean it, then I mean it. But I usually don't mean to offend anybody. Sometimes I do. Uh, but I am just a human doing my best, putting one foot in front of the other. And if I do mean to offend you, I am sorry also. So I'm sorry. There's a phrase. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Ho'opono is the word for that. Ho'oponopono. If the phrase goes, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. So, oh, we got something else coming in here too. Look at this. Oh, I'm just catching it now. But I think I did miss a great opportunity to get that shot on this thing here. Look at that going, whatever it is, it looks pretty interesting. That looks pretty cool, actually. Okay, say it with me once more. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. And I love you. All right. So that is it. That is a meditation update for today. We all need to say, I'm sorry. We also need to say, please forgive me. Thank you for forgiving me. And I do love you still, even though I did punch you in the face. Hey, Thomas. Nice to see you here. All right, we got the crane coming down the road, everybody. Watch out on your cameras. It is going to be kind of close here. Right up close, everybody. This crane is coming down. One of the most exciting things here today. Hey, Gator. Cartoon Woody. This is a new type of crane, everybody. I haven't seen this crane down here before, but maybe it has been, and I just haven't paid attention. But this is a pretty large crane. We got the close-up as it drives by. Got a lot of wheels on it. lot of wheels. Those of you who like cranes and equipment can do a lot of lifting with this here. Wow, that is quite a tall crane there. I think I got most of it on the top there. I I haven't loosed the tripod there. Let me level it out. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me get that correct here. I gotta lock that down here. There we go. There we go. I got it. Wow, that thing is moving around there. That can really go pretty tall. You can see all the that can really extend quite tall there. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Let me center this thing a little bit more. Hey, it's super fun. I am here whenever there's a road closure and if I hear about anything else exciting going on. But so tomorrow morning I will be here early in the morning. But otherwise, if I do an afternoon live stream that's like 3 or more hours, there's a good chance that I will not be here in the following morning. But like 2 days ago, I did 7 or 8 hour live stream in the afternoon. So the following morning, I was not here because A, there wasn't a road closure, and B, I just did like an 8 hour live stream. So yesterday I got here in the afternoon. So tomorrow there is a road closure in the morning. So from 7:30 or so. So I will be here tomorrow morning for sure. Okay, Cyberman, 1968. The only issue with that is this is somewhat the public side of the road, and I'm not sure it'd be okay for me to set up a tent here just to do some filming. It would be quite extraordinary for me to set up a tent where I am, and just, I mean, I could do it, but I'm not sure if that's kosher to do, you know? I could. I guess that maybe the next step, but I don't know. Yeah, I own that spot now, Billy. That's right. I do own this spot. At least while I'm standing here, I do. All right, it is connected, everybody. So we may see a lift here. One of the most amazing lifts of today. This will be maybe the lift of the day as far as I'm concerned of being here. I'll turn it away just to not to get the people in the car there. Yeah, yeah, they may have Kenneth charged me with trespassing, but I haven't been served yet. So when I get that trespassing notice, I will abide by whatever it says. Thanks for the info. All right, we got a lift. We have a lift, everybody. It is happening. Herkimer, Diamond. The date is September 2nd, 4:39 p.m. 2021. September 2nd. Let me make sure that's correct. Yep, September 2nd. Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. In the afternoon at 4:40 p.m. 2021. Billy says he spoke with Elon. Was that today, Billy, that you spoke with Elon? He said, I'm okay to be here. Thanks, Billy. Good deal. Good deal, everybody. 2240 in Wales. Daryl, thank you. Good to know. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it and finishing off your day watching something exciting here. Cool, cool. Yeah, this is probably some important pieces here of the whole structure of the tower. All the pieces are important, so can't go wrong by saying that, everybody. I like it when people were saying, "So this is a such and such for the such and such." The piece, for the so and so. It's one of those pieces. That's right. It is one of those important such and such pieces. Hey, Gator. Happy birthday, Gator. All right, SPMT is moving backwards here. I'm gonna try and zoom in and not cover the people there. Yeah, happy birthday, Gator, everybody. Gator's been here for a while. In the long life of this YouTube channel, started in April. Gator has been here since pretty much toward the beginning-ish. Like if you signed up for this YouTube channel this year, you were here in the beginning, 2021, and we've come a long ways in the many years of this channel, Ocean Cam. Founded in 2021, and today it is still 2021, but it's been many years since we started this channel. Especially if you look at the number of views, and some of you care not to listen to this blabbing of the chat, but the age of this channel is actually older than when it was started, because this channel was started in April of 2021, yet it's had many thousands of hours of views. So it's actually, this channel is over 25 years old if you count all the viewing time of the channel. So this channel is getting up there in age, even though it was just started this year. Super fun. Thanks. Right on, super fun. It's been a good trip. It's been a good trip so far. Robert, good last name there, Robert. Jeroen. Awesome. Started watching in June. Wow, that's awesome. Bikini. Well, if you're joining today, in a couple days, you'll have been a couple years older, because we probably will add several thousand new hours. And if you divide 1,000 hours of viewing time by 24, you get several days. And that's how the age here on the channel is measured. So, super fun. Nice. Well, we got several more billion people to add here to the channel. So, there's, there's a little bit room for growth. Just a little bit, though, because there aren't that many people on the planet. So, we only have a few billion more people to add. And then after that, we'll have to close the gates, because we'll only accept about 7 billion more people to the channel. And then I'll have to cut it. I'll have to close the welcome to the new people, because we can only accept another 7 or so billion people. We gotta have standards here, and once we get to 7 point something billion, I'm gonna have to say no more. Cartoon Woody. Thanks, future. Yeah. Gotcha. Flair is dropping some knowledge here. FLER, jum. Is, I don't know, Fleur. I'll have to get some more info on what you're talking about, but yeah, I will have to probably close the doors when we hit 7 billion here on the channel subscribers. I'm talking about by the end of the year. I'm not talking about going forward, but at least for this year, I'll have to probably say, yeah, just got to keep it an exclusive club here. So, Dave, we'll see, Dave. We'll see. All right. Well, they offloaded one, so that's pretty cool. That was quick. That was quick to hook up and then lift and do it carefully and offload one of these pieces. Come on, come on, come on. They probably put a lot of time and effort into building these pieces here, these structures. So now I hear they use computers and everything to check the welds, and they go several times over each weld. So they probably have to move these very delicately, even though they do it fast. I hear they use computers to check the things here with the X-rays and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, kind of surprising that they can move so fast. Hey Matthew, yeah. So everybody, Matthew A is part of the exclusive club, and if you would like to be also part of the exclusive club, don't worry, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is subscribe. But if you would like to be part of this exclusive club, contact Matthew, and he can reiterate some of the details of what's required and necessary. Some of the some of the instructions on how to subscribe to the channel and press the subscribe button. Yeah, Luis. All right, so that's what's going on. I'm going to zoom out, let these guys have a little privacy. I'll kind of zoom around the side here, tilt upward to the top of the tower. I like being able to do this because before I couldn't really do this easily. Now that I have the new tripod with the iPhone adapter, I can easily move around the side here and hold the shots there. So that is the new section there. The new quick disconnect there on the top. Yeah, the quick disconnect, they haven't done anything with it, but I hear that it can rotate out. It can't move up and down, but I've heard it will have some type of hinging motion outside. I'm going. Okay. Are the chopsticks being installed today? We'll have to call the Chinese restaurant and find out, but some people refer to these black structures here as chopsticks too. So I don't know what chopsticks you're referring to, but the catch arms in front of us are what some people refer to as the chopsticks. But there's many chopsticks at the Chinese restaurant, so I'm not sure which ones you're referring to. They may have been disposed of already. Oh, a shot from the other side of the tower? Yeah, okay. I could do that. Hey, William. Or the Texan rocket saddle. It could be a sandal or a saddle. I think you meant saddle. Okay, everybody. Quick disconnect is missing an end. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Mike says Elon called them chopsticks, or maybe it was pork chops. I'm not sure, but okay, chopsticks. I think it was chopsticks. Yep. William goes by Bill. Oh, thanks in advance. Okay, Bill S. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thanks, Ben. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. The TRS. Okay, Lewis says the part that was just taken off the SPMT looks like the end point of the catch-arms, therefore the chopsticks, but no one knows for sure. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that being the kind of straight parts there for the catch-arm, possibly. Okay. I think it's called SPMT, but we have another lift on the right over here. Looks like some. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so we got quite a bit of wind here. Hey, Matthew, thank you. Oh, I think yeah, it's still Matthew. Thanks, Matthew. Hey, Matthew A, for the support for the contribution. Thank you. Self-propelled modular transport. Yeah, that's correct. SPMT. I would. There's quite a bit of wind today. Otherwise, I might get in front of the camera and do a dance or something. But maybe one of these days, when it's not so windy, I can get someone to dance in front of the camera. You notice I didn't say that I would dance in front of the camera. I would say I would get somebody to dance in front of the camera. So if you know of somebody that would want to dance in front of the camera, um, just let them know that I'm usually here and they can dance in front of the camera for everybody. So. See, it is windy today. That's why I'm not dancing in front of the camera, but maybe someday somebody will dance in front of the camera. Hey, Ben, thank you for the support. Ben Murphy, Ben M. For a beer. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. I will do something with that. Thank you. Oh yeah, if we had virtual reality cameras, that would be awesome. And maybe with the encoder, if I do get an encoder, that kind of VR live stream would be doable. So yeah, thanks. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Nick, I don't. I do have. I have four mics, and one of them needs a. One of the mics needs a preamp. Two of them are these headsets. One of them, which I'm wearing now, and uh, the fourth mic is only works with a for recording. It doesn't do any. I would need something to connect to directly. So I do have four mics though. Yeah, Lewis. Nice to see you here, Lewis. Thank you. Well, so we're starting to get some dust here. That is, so we got quite a bit of wind, but we're starting to get some dust too. And it is getting late. I will cover as much as it looks interesting here. So they'll be offloading the second piece here from the SPMT, unless there's a third piece on the end. I'm not sure, but looks like there's at least one more piece. And if they start attaching that piece um, to the catch arm, then I will continue to do the live coverage. But I'm not sure if they're just offloading or if they're going to start attaching too. If they start attaching, I will continue the live stream. Then I haven't heard of any hurricane coming our way um, guaranteed, but I have heard of things passing this way in general. I'm not up to date on the weather. Yeah, so I have, ordinarily we all have a debit or credit card. So this week, somebody tried to use my credit card without it being me using it. So there was an unauthorized transaction for the second time within a month on my credit card with a second card. So I did have to get a new credit card myself. So, and that transaction was canceled. So somehow, some way, someone got hold of my credit card a second time this week. So, and I was going to get my car fixed at the insurance company, but I had to delay that a week for the new credit card to get here so that I could get the $50 deductible on the truck. So everything got delayed on the fixing of my truck by at least a week while I wait for the card to get to me in the mail. So yeah, stuff happens. You gotta roll with it and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Got you, William. Bill. Got you, Bill. Yellow box is the best for the portal. Yeah, I did check out the yellow box, but I wasn't sure if I could string together a bunch of signals, manufacturer engineering. So I did check out the yellow box, and there's a chance that I will get that also in the future, because it looks like I can connect a bunch of different items to that. So I will look into that for the future, manufactured engineering. But I did buy the Ustream hardware today, and I will go forward with that first, at least. Um, Thanks, Dave. Says be careful what websites you buy from. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I haven't done that so much, but I can do that. Yeah. All right, everybody. It is windy here, and it's getting late in the day too. It's 4:58, so we're coming up on the shift change. We're coming up on the shift change here, and one of the big things for me in the next this month, I'm planning to get a computer also, a new computer, and a new mic, and possibly a dead cat for the mic also. The cover, the mic cover, it's called a dead cat or whatever, one of those furry things for the mic. I'm gonna tilt up here so I don't get the people here in the shot, just while they pass by. I'm tilting up, Nito. You too. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're good there. So I think just a little background for that. I have looked at some people said, the Mac is really good, and there was an issue for whatever reason. I was hearing that it might be better to go with a PC for what I want to do for the money I'm looking to spend. So I may be building I may build the PC myself, because um, one of the people sent me a list of things I could build it with. So I may do that. That's kind of I'm leaning in that direction right now, because I've kind of gone through a bunch of the comments that people gave on the YouTube on which PC should I get and all that. And it looks like maybe the best money for the dollar kind of thing, equipment for the dollar, would be for me to just put it together myself. So I did get a list of equipment, and I may choose that route. Otherwise, Okay. Yeah, I'm shooting with an iPhone right now too, so you know the Mac does work. Someone wanted to see where the pieces connect on the catch arm, so I was trying to get that in the shot. I did take from a community college. I did take a computer building class, so I have that knowledge. You wear the static thing, and you got to add the power to the tower, and then you add the motherboard. You add a couple memory chips, and then the hard drive and whatever other kind of drive you want. So, and uh, and then maybe an OS, an operating system, and uh, that's pretty much it, fan. So I may just do it myself. The other thing about using OBS, Falcon, is that I would have to have my laptop here, and the laptop can overheat. So the less things that I need to get right next to the camera means the less things the wind knocks around, and the less things you have to worry about, the better. Because then you got several different batteries you got to keep in mind and stuff like that. So if I can do it all with less pieces and cords, then that's less things that can go wrong. I think the one potential issue with the solo live streamer that I did buy is it has to be kept cool because that can overheat as well. So I did see that there were some bad issues about it, but uh, looked like there's good and bad and everything. So I'm doing looked like the next step to take. AMD all the way. Yeah, so I'm looking to do AMD. That was one of the across the board things that I saw. And over 16 gigabyte, I think RAM is what I'm looking for. Maybe 64 if I could. So that's kind of what I was keeping in mind. And I think iOS or 6 or 7 iOS. All right, looks like they're gonna get going on the second piece here. I like to think of the Earth as something that's been around forever. And I don't think of it as something that ever came about in the last 4 billion years. I think of the Earth as much, much older. Because if you look at some of the Hindu Vedas, the texts of the Hindus, the Indians in India, they have a history tradition that goes back much longer than we in the Western world accept as the age of the Earth. So their age of everything goes back way, way, way farther than what we have here in our Western world. So um, the age of the Earth, according to the Hindus in India, is super, super old. So if you're looking for some other data besides what you read here in the Western textbooks, I'd check out the Vedas, Vedas, by the Hindus in India. That's only if you want to get a different view, a different perspective on history and science. If you're happy with what you got through the Western world, where a lot of people rely on the knowledge they received in kindergarten, literally from their kindergarten teacher, and then they accept that as the truth for the rest of their lives, then that's a good way to go forward. And it's a very knowledgeable, uh, detailed summary of the galaxy and Earth. If you go according to what was taught in kindergarten. Hey, Jose. I'm with you, Jose. We are together in that thought there. Yeah, Michael, I don't agree with that statement that all of life is suffering. Yeah, that's one perspective, you know. Um, that's just one perspective. Hey, Will. Yeah, and again, my perspective is that the Earth was never you know. Anyway, I won't. Life is life. That's right. All life is life. Thanks, Bruce. You kind of summed it up there, way for me. I think the good thing about life is that everybody gets to determine what's real for them. So everything's kind of individualized. So we're all kind of free to some extent. We're all free, and we definitely get to choose how we perceive things. So, hey, Thomas. Hey, you. Thanks for the $2. Thanks for the support, Thomas. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll get like a seltzer water or something with that. Thanks. Hey, Dan. Got you, Dan. How you doing? Well, so we're getting a lot of wind here, and I'm doing pretty good with these two umbrellas that I'm holding. If you ever see one of those RGB aerial photography photos or somebody else, and they show somebody holding one or two umbrellas standing here in front of the front gate, you can probably bet that that's Paul with Ocean Cam doing one of his epic live streams. For the future reference, if you're ever looking at a satellite photo at 5:08 p.m. on September 2nd, a Thursday in the year 2021, here at the main gate at SpaceX Starbase launch site, just outside the main gate across the road, there was an individual with two umbrellas. If you have that satellite photo, yes, it was me. I am the only individual here across the gate, never mind the only individual with two umbrellas. So you can rest assured that it was me and that you were watching the show while it was live. Catnip Entertainment. How do you do again? This will be one of the historic memories when we all get to our 90s, looking back at the ages, the years as they pass by. Kind of like man walking on the moon, or like humanity walking on the moon. This will have been it. Ocean Cam here at the main gate, SpaceX, way back when, before they even launched their first booster into orbit. We were all here watching as they built the tower. Thanks, James. I got you, Lee LaFunk. I'm not sure where the arm is going to be moved to, but that is a good question. I think they have a space reserved on the floor next to the SPMT. That's my best guess. But from this side, from this angle, there is yeah, we can see the back view of the piece there. Hey Ben, uh, uh, maybe 3 times a week. That's been happening at least in the last couple weeks, 2 or 3 times a week. Not everybody knows who I am, but I often end up finding out who they are. So that is it's fun to meet people. Yeah, Yeah, James, I never meet with any of the people here and talk with them. So that's a guaranteed no. I don't ever meet with these people and chat with them. But I think if I ever got a pass to the onto site, if I ever got like SpaceX credentials as a photographer, then I would get some of those chats and discussions. So if any of you ever want to chat with me, see if you can get SpaceX approval for me to be on site, and then I would be happy to interview you and chat with you whenever is the best time to do that. But I think until I get those credentials, I'll have to discourage any interviews with y'all. I know I've been getting people knocking on my door here pretty much every day. Say, hey, will you interview me? I'm like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. It's against my morals. Legally, morally, and ethically, I should discourage doing interviews with SpaceX employees. So, yep, it is. Um, yeah. You know, back in the day with the bubble gum, you get a little joke or cartoon in the bubble gum. And unless I get the message from the superhero in the bubble gum telling me the secret message and password, I don't think I can ask or do any reports here for the SpaceX employees. I'm gonna have to tilt up just for these people to give them a little privacy. Okay, here we go. Good to go again. All the important messages come in bubblegum wrappers. Hey, super fun. I think so. I think they are going to. Yeah, there it goes, everybody. That's history in the making, everybody. You saw it here on Ocean Cam on September 2nd, 5:14 p.m. 2021, in the year of the Great Lift. It was a Thursday at 5:14 p.m. Central Time. Bazooka Joe, that is Michael. That is it, Michael. Good night, Lincoln. Thanks for checking in and sharing your enthusiasm with the crowd. Thank you. See you. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. Sorry for hitting the headphones here. No enemies. Seen here on Ocean Cam. Occasionally, someone will pass me in a truck here and say, Ocean Cam. I'm like, and that kind of gets me back into the mood here. I do appreciate when y'all say hello to me when I'm just walking around here on site or something. It does re-inspires me, and we kind of get the inspiration flowing here continually. So I appreciate that for those of you who have said Ocean Cam to me in the past while I was just walking around. Good stuff. All right, everybody, there lifting that second piece off the SPMT, and it is a nice lift. It is something to see. I do enjoy looking at that in the air up there, and moving the SPMT out of the way. I'm preparing for the wind on Mars, everybody. That's why I'm holding the two umbrellas here. I heard it's windy on Mars, so if you want to be like me, you can hold a couple umbrellas out next to the road too. And I'm preparing for the Ocean Cam camera with the wind on Mars too. Okay, it does seem a little bit weird. Seems like I'm wrestling a bear. So, okay, Tony, thanks, Tony, for the feedback. Yeah, so one of the things I'm looking to do is to upgrade my sound. So in the future, I will be getting a better sound system. I just put $1,000 on a good streaming equipment today, and in the next 2 weeks or so, I'll probably be getting a better sound system as well. I'll do my best to find one that will work better, but sometimes it's easier said than done, right? Hey, Leah. That is a long SPMT, everybody. In person, when you're up here and close, that is very. It is very, very big. That SPMT is very big. All right, it's going to probably pass us by and leave, go back to the build site. I imagine they're going to need a lot of room for this, so they're preparing to. Hey, Hungaro, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. There you go. Good deal. Keeping it real. All right, they're going to be going back to the build site with that SPMT because they got the lead vehicle already out here on the road. If any of you have never seen Ocean Cam here before, the mission is to video and film the water on the liquid on the other moons and planets here in the solar system, and not just do it once, but do it on every location here in the solar system where there is liquid, whether it's on the surface or under the surface. So, because to this day we haven't seen any videos or photos of liquid on any planet here or moon in the solar system. So that is a definite mission. It is concise. It's only limited to all the locations where there is liquid in the solar system. So there's only a certain number of locations in the solar system where there are liquid oceans. So that is the mission and the goal of Ocean Cam. And to this date, we have not yet videoed or filmed one location, although there are many locations here in the solar system that we have already confirmed. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for letting us live vicariously through you. Thanks, Bob. That was quite a view there of the SPMT. It is pretty awesome to see that go by here. That is a long, that's got to be at least 60 feet long or so. That is a long SPMT, everybody. Let me get that as it leaves. Very sad to see that go away, but rest assured it will be coming back someday in the near future. That was very sad to me to see that SPMT leave because it does make me happy to see it. We have a lot of vehicles coming by, so I will tilt upward and give a little privacy. We have the shift change here, and see what happens here in the next couple minutes, and maybe I will tilt back down to the ground level, and we'll get some more views of what they just moved. We got a lot of trucks going by here, so I'll see what happens. I'll give it 30 seconds, and then maybe bring it back down to earth here in a little bit. I just will let a lot of these vehicles go by without getting anybody on camera here. Tomorrow morning, I think possibly that they may move one of the GSE tank covers down, I think. Possibly. Because there are there are at least a couple, one or more of them already ready. So yeah, that is a good thing to check out. The You can see the GSE tanks over there at the tank farm. The lever crane is ready up there, kind of waiting to move something. So I think tomorrow we probably will see a GSE something happen with either the one there that's empty or maybe they'll bring one down tomorrow. I think it's 7:30. The road closure starts, and yeah, right now is the shift change, and there's a bunch of people leaving, and there will be more people coming. So I think this is it, everybody. I will probably end it here. I'll get one last shot of what's happening over where they just moved those pieces down. Feeling like this is a good spot to end it. Okay, Bob. Thanks again, Bob. Okay, I'll just show you a little bit. So they offloaded those pieces tonight. They'll probably do a lot of welding and maybe do additional moving. I will tilt up once more to the quick disconnect and end it with this shot here with a close up of the quick disconnect, and finally I'll go back up to the top of the tower. This is a good spot to say good night. Okay. And I will go up the tower to the top of the tower here. Okay, let me bring it down. I'll zoom out. I think I'll get in front of the camera a little bit. All right, everybody. I don't know if anything else I can add to that. It's been a pretty decent evening. We got to see a few things. I'm Paul with Ocean Cam. I've got a mission here. I've got a mission to save the planet, save the world. Mostly, I've got a mission just to keep having fun. And you know my mission already, because I'm a superhero like you. All superheroes. Because when there's only one individual in the universe, then everybody's a superhero. Because there's nobody that isn't a superhero. Because we're all superheroes. If there's only one of us, then we're all superheroes. So yeah, so that is what's going on this evening. I like to keep it a little bit loose here, expand the mind and the spirit, and keep building and expanding. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit fun, have fun, and we'll see where we go with this wild and crazy, happy world that we're living in. All right, everybody, take care. See you later. If they do anything else, they are doing something exciting, so I will have to postpone ending the show and continue filming. Just when you think they're gonna stop working here, they do something exciting. So I will have to extend the show, unfortunately. Okay, I got the umbrellas situated here. And the show must go on, I guess. Let's see. As long as they're doing a lift, I'm gonna have to stick around, and a bunch of the vehicles have cleared out of the way, so I will have to continue streaming for at least a few more minutes. It is part of my mission. Tommy Cosmo, your name tells me that you're a superhuman, Tommy. Your name says Cosmo in it, so you can't be a ordinary human if you have the word Cosmo as part of your name, Tommy. So you may tell people that you're just ordinary, but by being ordinary with the name Cosmo, I can't accept that. There we go. Yeah, you doing?
D, Moto X33.
Oh, which one?
No, Moto X.
Oh, something of wax.
Moto X.
Moto X. Oh, there you go. Great.
Right?
I remember. Yeah, cool, cool. Um, you want to be on camera? You want to say anything? All right. Good. Nice to see you. All right.
Live?
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
They're doing a lift over there with that. I saw you earlier. Yeah, saw your message. Paul, where are you? What are you doing? How long are you here for?
I'm staying.
Awesome. Awesome.
I ain't going back.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Everybody, so there's someone here called Moto X, and he's been here on the channel before.
2,500 miles.
Wow. From Washington or?
Amazing, I made it there. It's amazing.
Yeah. You wanna chat a little bit?
Huh?
You wanna chat? Tell, no?
Shad. I'm Shad.
A lot of people when they get here, they're like, "Oh, I'll just check it out," and then they end up staying. So, good. Where you got a place to stay, or what do you? You can stay on the. You can park. Okay, good deal. All right. Well, I'll see you. I'll see you around for sure. And you can stay here and chat. Cool, cool. If I can do anything for you,
I know nobody.
Yeah.
So it's great,
Yeah.
someone to talk to.
Yeah. Sure. Any day, anytime.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
You got friends here?
I've made some friends with photographers, and I did rent a place. So everybody, I'm chatting with Moto X here from the chat, and I did mostly the people on here on YouTube, but how many miles did you drive today? Zero. Good. You've been here at least a day. Good deal.
Right here last night, midnight.
Nice. All right, so we're looking at the second piece that came off the SPMT. Everybody, let me tilt down here a little bit. Thanks for staying with the stream, everybody. You have a family? Come on. No kids or anything? All right.
You got a stepfather.
Oh, there you go.
I just owned him.
Okay.
My father's out in California. I haven't seen him in 50 years.
All right.
50 years, so he's gone. Oh, shoot, I can't think you want him.
Okay, I'm 100% with y'all. I'm back with y'all. Okay, here we go.
I know, I'm a construction superintendent.
Oh, there you go.
Right? And I know the fact that they hate for what they do not like.
Yeah, so there are some, those are for the mud and the tires off the trucks, everybody. There are some bumpy things down there that they go over. And that's, it's been told to me that they are some kind of, for the, to get the mud off the tires. I'm keeping the camera high right now, just so I don't get all these people on their license plates. I'm okay. I'm on purpose. I'm keeping it kind of high right now. There we go. So now I got a good shot here. Classics. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you before. Nice to see you, Classics. Um, yeah, I will have to tilt it up here just for a little while. There we go. That may be it, everybody. I think it might be appropriate to end it here, considering all the vehicles that are passing by and everything. I'll leave it in a suspenseful moment here. Um, so I think it's appropriate to end it here. You can see they are offloading the piece there from the SPMT. And tonight or tomorrow, we will see some more activity with what they're doing there. And that's it. I think it's a good spot to end it. Leave it a little bit suspenseful about what's going to happen with that piece that's currently in the air over there. You never know where they're going to put it. You know, gravity sometimes has an effect on the things here on the Earth and tends to bring things down, but you never know, that thing could go flying up into the air. Keep an eye on it. We'll check it out tomorrow. I'm serious. You never know what's going to happen here, everybody. All right, I'll have to end it here. Adios, hasta luego, good night, and I'll be back. See you tomorrow or sometime in the future, in this lifetime or another lifetime, or possibly in the dream world. Dream world. Okay, hasta luego, muchacho and muchacha.